Hi guys, and welcome back to our restoration project here at 926 Columbian Avenue. This week we focused on hardscaping and landscaping, and we tapped Colleen Hewlin of Hewlin Landscape to help us out with this project. Let's take a look. Colleen designed a porch/patio for the front of the house that would allow us to gather with friends and family, but also we asked her to make it look as if it had always been part of this house. This is a picture of the house taken right after we bought it, and you can see the stone in the corner. This photograph taken in 1968, you can also see the stone. It was really important for us to reuse this existing limestone in this project. Colleen's guys were able to pull it out of the landscaping beds, clean it, and we ended up with 2 pallets worth of old limestone to use in this project. We then chose some other stone for the patio floor and decided to go with limestone caps on top of the walls and limestone steps to tie into the existing limestone on the house. Here's the project as it progressed. Looking good, adding a few stones here and there. And then here's Colleen to tell us all about it. All right, I'm here with Colleen Hewlin, Hewlin Landscape. She is the bomb, you guys. You know, I've used her for years at my River Forest house. Good friend of mine, but she does beautiful work here. So Colleen, tell us about this job and what you did here.
Yeah, sure. Hi. Laura is, as we know, a preservationist with everything in her life, including her homes. And so we were asked to do this project for her, but keeping in mind that she wanted to use the existing stone. And I'll show you what that is.
How did we even discover that the stone was even here? Like, what happened here? Do you remember?
The stone was all along the front, from the sidewalk over to the side of the house, from north to south.
Right. It was just in the dirt.
Yeah, about 3 layers into the dirt. We
Yeah.
couldn't see half the stone. It was buried, and it was sort of stacked as a way to keep in some of this gradation.
Yep.
Laura wanted to use some of it. She said, if we could use it, that's great. And I said, all right. So we uncovered all of it. I had the crews dig up what they could find.
And how much did we end up? Do you remember how many pounds?
We had about 2 pallets.
That's amazing.
2 full pallets of perfect stone that we power washed. And we found that it was completely viable to use, which was great. Laura was very excited about that.
Yes, you guys, this is the stone
And
that was buried in the dirt.
This is all the stone that was buried in the dirt, different sizes. We did add a little bit more modern feature, a few jumpers.
So you see these that are a little bit different
And
shape.
what that does is that picks up on the architecture of the house. You've got your limestone keys, as we call them. They're little
around the
sections
windows.
of the top of the decorative pieces along the brick.
Yep.
We
Yep.
wanted to pick that up in the wall. We didn't want it to be so railroad effect tile going across, so we disrupted the shapes with some bigger stones,
Yep.
which I think adds a modern twist. But
Yep.
all in all, the stone we power washed it was like brand new. It probably was about, what do you think, Laura, about 60, 70 years old since the house was built?
The last picture I have of the house, 1968, it was there.
So you know, it's got some years on it. It's
Yep.
got some patina. So
Yep.
we were able to bring it up to, give it a more refreshed look, and topped it with limestone. Very
Right?
important for Laura to keep the limestone.
Yeah, the limestone cap matches the limestone cap. It, of course, is a little bit different color because this is brand new and this has been here for 100 years.
That's
so.
right, and it does
little
take
bit
a good
different.
year or two for the new limestone to patina. It'll accept water and moisture, and that's when you'll start to get sort of that
A little bit different
lighter
color on
beige
it,
color,
yeah.
and that'll take about a year or two.
Yep.
Laura wanted to enjoy the outdoors, and she loves a porch.
Yeah, so
previous
my last
also had a
house,
porch.
for those of you who know me well,
Yeah.
has had a porch, a big giant
Right.
porch off of the Victorian. So this one didn't have a porch, and we found ourselves huddled under the portico all summer, and we were like, darn it, we need a porch. Colleen,
Yeah,
we
so-
need a porch.
So then we said, let's try to design a porch that didn't look too big, looked appropriate to the house.
So look
The
at this
scale was
design here.
important. So it fits enough people here to enjoy a summer's night, and it
Yeah.
does not look as if it hasn't been here for a long time. That was
Yep.
really important to make sure the porch looked like
Yep.
it was a part of the
Ended up with a porch, ended up with some nice steps. The portico is still intact, and it feels like it's part of the original house, even though it's not quite, but a little bit of that stone
Yep.
making it feel that way.
And I think so too. And the previous homeowner did drive by. Laura, you brought him over here, and he
yeah.
was happy to know that you had reused the stone, which
Yeah.
I think is important.
Yep.
And we did a little bit of landscaping this year, probably doing
Yeah.
more next year to sort of give
Some
it
basic stuff
some more
for
seasonal
now.
color. But for this year, since it's already November, we're
Yep.
going to leave it at that. We're going to let the porch patina. And hopefully the Maycruks can enjoy a little bit of the holidays over here, if not for caroling, sitting out, and just
Trick or
enjoying
treat
maybe some
for
more
sure.
weather we might have, but we don't know. So, yeah, thanks for the great
All right,
project.
thank
Laura.
you, Colleen. It's a beautiful project. We love it.
Thank you.
All right, that wraps up another very satisfying project on this house. As the weather is now cooling down in November, we are winding down our outside projects. I may try and squeeze in 1 or 2 more because we have a few nice days coming up. But other than that, we'll be moving inside next time. Thanks. See you next time.